leadoff spot?
Well, we just felt with just lineup-wise for us to maximize some guys that handle the bat and guys that run, it made a little sense to do that. I mean, I liked it. I thought it made us a little bit more, brought a little bit more flexibility to our lineup. But we'll see. I certainly wanted to try it this weekend just to kind of see how it would play out. But I liked it because we were able to hit and run a little bit and run a little more than we had the first 7 games. So as long as we win, we might keep winning.
How much did he enjoy the double steal?
He's always begging to run. No, but that was a play that we just felt like, it was a good momentum piece for us to carry in there, big play, and something we work on quite a bit, and the guys ran it very, very well.
Just, adding on that, he got on all 5 times, basically. How big was it for him to step into a role he can't be used to and have a day like that?
But if you look at it, though, for him, everybody, it's a non-traditional 2-hole guy, so for him it didn't change as much. It's more for the guys around him, and so it wasn't so much to get him going. It was more to do some things with our lineup that we wanted to do. So I don't think his bat, we're not going to tell him that work counts and take a lot of pit. He's going to be who he is, so I don't think it changes his bats that much.
Just how big was Joey today? Obviously, you saved him for this one. He gave you the outing you kind of expected.
Well, yeah, and because of the way we've started, this was a very important game for us, and we treated it that way. It was one of those situations where we stumbled up a little bit early, and we don't have a lot of opportunity outside of conference to play quality ranked opponents like this. So yeah, Joey had another solid outing, an 8-esque outing, and gave us a chance to win the game. So I was very pleased with that.
What just makes him so good as a pitcher?
Well, I think today was I said it with the guys afterwards. If you just watch him, there were some things that happened behind him, and one, even his own doing. He doesn't. You could walk into park and not know whether he was up, down, or in a tight situation, or cruising with a 10-run lead, because his demeanor doesn't change. And I think that's what makes him so special. Is he's able to change pitches. He doesn't change up his pitches. He doesn't get rattled, and he just competes his rear end on.
Against Toledo, you put in Kyle Hart to close the game. Is that a sign of things to come?
No, it was more that because of the funky weekend with us just playing 2 games and reading all the weather reports back home, we're not real sure we're going to get Wednesday's game in. So it was an opportunity to get our pitchers some work.
And also, I guess, to save it for us and Halstead for this one, because that kind of...
Well, it played out that way, but we were going 1 game at a time, as I said. To us right now, every game is important. So if we had used in the first game, we definitely would have. Just fortunately, we had decent lead where we could save it.
How important was Nick Ramos' at bat, the 10-pitch one? How much did that kind of make today go?
Well, that was kind of a result of, I think, having Schwarber on deck. He's getting better pitches to hit, so that was key. And Nick, I thought he was because he was on base today. Schwarber, whether he's 2-hole, 1-hole, or whatever, is going to be a better guy with guys on base, and I thought that was definitely key to our offense today.
You talked about approaches before. How good were approaches today? It seemed like you guys worked counts. Obviously, got the Funkhauser to 100 through 7, I think. Just how big was that, just to see a lot of pitches, foul a bunch off the battle?
Yeah, better. We talked about it, and I thought the guys did a really good job of making those adjustments.
Would you classify this as a must-win game just because even though it is early, because it is a ranked opponent and the way you guys started?
Yeah, it's tough to say must-win when you're not even 10 games in, but it's 50-some games. But honestly, after game 1, that was my talk with the guys, this is a very important game. It needs to mean something. And I thought our guys brought some intent, and so did they. That was just a fun college baseball game. Both teams were into it. We just got the better side of it today.
How important was it for you guys to get on top early in both of these games?
That was good. We haven't had that luxury. We've been, been chasing most of the time. So your pitchers are going to throw differently when they have the lead, and I was pleased with that because it allowed our hitters to relax a little bit.
What does a win like this against a ranked Louisville team do for the team's confidence, especially in the early part of the season? Honestly, our confidence isn't a problem with this group. So I don't win, lose, or draw. I don't think it was going to matter. But it's good to get back on it again against a very, very quality opponent. And we've not had a lot go right for us early on, and it was very key for us to play better baseball against Louisville and to come out with some wins. It's not good enough right now to play well and lose. So the win was very important for us.
Coming into today, Donnelly was hitting 160, and then he had that big 2 RBI double against Toledo, and I think he had an RBI today too. Do you think he's kind of getting out of that funk?
Well, it's what I've said. I mean, this is a game of percentages and numbers and statistics and all that. That guy led the conference last year, didn't he?
RBI.
In RBI. I mean, he's a good hitter. It's what we talked about midweek when I was talking to you guys, is that our hitters are going to hit, so I'm not worried about that. But yeah, we need to get them going a little bit if we're going to be the same Indiana. All right, thanks.
Thanks, Chip.
Okay.